Hi guys, how are you today? It is super good to see you. And let's start with our warm up, okay? Repeat after me. Let's do these new sounds. T-U-R-E, capture, sure. T-U, spatula, chew. And these are both glued sounds. They're green. Very good. Show me how you mark a glued sound. A box. And for these ones, you also mark what they actually sound like. Actually, haha, has TU in it. Let's come a little closer now and do some of these standard cards. Okay, let's do all of these from last unit. Can you see it? KN, knife, MB, lamb, MN, column, GH, ghost, g. GN, gnat, RH, rhyme, WR, wrist, PH, phone, and TURE, capture, sure, and TU, spatula, chew. Great, and let's review a little bit of our new sound-alike words. What does this one say? Good, and what's its partner? And which one means fancy writing paper? ERY. So what does it ARY mean? Staying still in one place. Good. And what's our other pair for the week? 8 and 8. Which one means the number 8? So what does this one mean? Yeah, to eat an apple or to eat something. Great job. Okay, so today we are going to work on spelling words that have the ch sound or the chew sound in them. So please get your whiteboard and your dry erase marker. And I want you to start by writing what says chur. What says chur? T-U-R-E does. Okay, and what says chew? What says chew? T-U. Okay, so when you guys are writing today, I want you to always think first about how many syllables are in a word. So if I ask you to write the word pasture, if you have the syllable frames at the top, you can do that, or you can just write them out. So pasture, how many syllables do we hear? Pasture. So we have 2 syllables, so 2 lines. Pasture. So we know pass, we can tap those sounds out. Pasture. Now we know that's the glued sound, so we can write it here. Pasture. So those are our 2 syllables, and then we can write it together as one word. Pasture. One sound at a time with each letter. And what kind of syllable was the first one? It was closed. And what kind of syllable was the second one? What do you think? Yeah, it would be vowel consonant E. And we would box in the chur. And then remember, above it, we label what it sounds like. So we do these little lines for the sounds, and it sounds like CH, ch, and then with the dot dot. Sounds like that. That's the sound of the long chur. Okay, great job. Ready for your next one? Here's your word. Actual. How many syllables? Actual. Actual. Okay, what do you hear in the first syllable? Ack. Shoe. What do you think? Yeah, it's the new glute sound. Chew. Act, chew, all. And remember, a lot of times when all comes after, it's the schwa sound. So it would make you think it's all like that, but it's not because this sound right here has the schwa. Okay, and let's write it together and mark it. Actual. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And we have closed. We have to box in this open syllable and label that it sounds like chew. And we have closed. Actual. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Let's do the word spatula. Go ahead and try. Up with, it should look like this. 3 syllables. Spatula. Spatula. So this is something a little tricky when you go to market. So it is 3 syllables, like this. And when you look at the SPA, it is open, right? This is an open syllable. So normally an open syllable, it would say A, spatula. But sometimes when a vowel comes before the TU, it's a schwa sound too. So it might end up sounding a little unexpected, like a short A. Kind of just a freaky thing. Like also when AL comes after. All right. So above it, we can go ahead and write that schwa sound for it. And then with the TU, that is open, but we're going to write that it sounds like this. Chew. And then la. This should open. It should say lay, right? So this word is all sorts of crazy. Spatula. Okay. Let's try one more word and then we're going to do some sentences, okay? All right. Your last word for today is congratulate. Let's do the syllable lines. Congratulate. Congratulate. So you hear that chew sound in there, so we know we're going to have like the spatula sound. Let's see what else you come up with. Congratulate. Okay, here's what I came up with. This is the only syllable that sounds totally normal to me because I don't really say congratulate. I say congratulate. So it sounds like a U to me, but it's an O. How about to you? Tricky. Yeah, it's another. Now look at this next one. It looks open, but because the A comes before that, it is another schwa sound here. We know that happens before and sometimes after the TU sound. And then, of course, we have our new glued sound here, and then a good old normal vowel consonant E. So as far as the marking goes, my friends, when it comes to the test, you are going to be required to just scoop syllables and box in glued sounds. You won't need to be marking the schwas. You won't need to be marking the syllable types or the vowel types. I'm showing you now to get you thinking, but we won't always be practicing this. So if it's going a little bit over your head, don't stress. Okay, let's erase and end with 2 sentences. All right, repeat after me. We are studying world cultures. Hear the ch in there? We are studying world cultures. You can do this right on your whiteboard. Think about the base word for studying. We are studying world cultures. Pause until you're done and then we'll check it over. Okay, point to each word and check that you have it. We are studying world cultures. I want you to check over that word, culture. I want you to scoop those syllables and box in the chew sound. Sorry, not the chew sound, the chur sound. Culture. And you know what's funny? Just right now, I'm thinking when I talked to you about this sound before, I think at one point I said it was like sure with the SH sound, sure, but it's really, when we mark it, right, we're talking about the CH. I just wanted to clarify that. Capture. It's a little bit tricky to hear the differences, but when we're marking it and when we're talking about it, we're really talking about the CH, capture. And same idea with the spatula. We're thinking of it like the CH sound. Okay, back to our sentence. We are studying world cultures. Go ahead and check yours to mine and read it smoothly. We are studying world cultures. We are studying world cultures. Okay, once you fixed up any mistakes, you can erase it. And here's our last sentence for today. Think of the future and try to succeed. Think of the future and try to succeed. Pause until you're done. Okay, you're finished? Point to each word, make sure you have them all. Think of the future and try to succeed. Make sure you have an uppercase at the beginning and a period at the end. Future, I hear that chur sound, so you should have that glued sound in there. And succeed, really take your time, look that over. Succeed. We have the k sound and the s sound, both for the same letter, C. You ready to check it to mine? Okay, fix up any mistakes you might have. And let's scoop it and read it together. Think of the future and try to succeed. Think of the future and try to succeed. All right, once you have fixed up any mistakes, I want you to make sure you erase your board and put it in a safe spot until we come back to do foundations next time. Great work.